Take two. You'd think I'd be a pro at this by now. Okay, let's take it from the top. Good morning, Sanctuary Runners. Hope you're all well. I did encourage you guys to do your Sanctuary strength outside this morning. Unfortunately, my yard is quite tiny that I couldn't fit on the screen and do the setup. But now, I hope that you guys got out, but I'll have to do mine indoors. I'm seeing all the messages coming in that you can't hear me, but I think you should be able to hear me now. I've even got some tunes for today, and we'll do a nice full body workout. I hope you all had a nice Paddy's Day. See, lots of people went out for their run. Fair play. It's great to see, and we had such a gorgeous day for it. So spring is coming. It's all good. Okay, let's get into a nice warm up. I will take off my jumper. There I was encouraging you all to get outside, and I am in a big woolly jumper. But anyway, I know it won't last long. Get jogging on the spot. Nice job. See the sun beaming in behind me. So hopefully you get out for a nice walk today as well, or a run, a little jog. Okay, some bicep curls. Whew. Okay, yeah, that's it. Ready for the Sanctuary Blue. Doesn't take much. Okay, bicep curls. Here we go. Okay, pee on a fork and reach. Well done. I was trying to think of some Irish dancing we could do during this workout. So we might finish with a few 1, 2, 3s. Okay, high knees. Neve, I think I had called on you to deliver some Irish dancing lessons. Again, totally putting you on the spot. I have no idea if you are a pro or not. I'm just guessing that you are. Okay, bum kicks. I might give it a go at the end. Okay. Back to normal running. Little jog on the spot, and we're going to go for jumping jacks for 20. Go. 2. Big star jumps. Feeling good. Let your inner 5-year-old bounce out. Get a good stretch out wide on those legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. There you go. That's got me going. Okay, we're going to run through 3 circuits today. Try and get a good angle okay, we'll do the first lot standing. And this one kind of feeds into the warm-up. First the jumper off, now the slippers. We're getting serious. Okay. This one, a little bit different. So try and have room to go side to side for this one. Okay. So it's side to side, reach down, squat down, touch, bring your outside hand to your outside foot, back across and down. So I'd say the team sports, any of the GAA players, you're well used to this one. Oh, wrong foot. Let's get a bit of that lateral motion going. Squat nice and low. Keep the chest up. Well done. Woo. Lighten the toes, lighten the toes. Here you go. Okay, go for 3 more. Whew. Graham would say we class of this on the soccer. Okay, and down. Well done. Okay, we're going to go for a bit like last week. Gonna get those quads working. So, starting off with a split squat. So, before we start, we want to get really solid core. So feel like you're tilting the hips upwards. So you're bringing those hip bones up towards the ribcage. Get that really flat, turned on your tummy. You've got the glutes fired on. Okay, so from the back of your mat or the back of your exercise runway, take a lunge forward. And you want to have it that the angle at both knees is 90 degrees. So, yeah, 90 degrees. Okay, and we're going to go have a nice, if you feel unstable, just move the feet wider. And we're going to go for split squat. So you're dropping down till the knee just hovers off the ground. And as you're doing it, feel like you're pushing that knee out. Imagine you've got a wall up alongside this leg. You're just pressing into that. Well done. You're switching on that glute, up and down. Staying up tall. Nice stretch in the front, in the back leg as well. Nice job. Nice little burn. Weight goes up. 2, 1. We're going to change legs. Okay, opposite leg. Again, get that platform stable first, switching on the core, holding that belly button, and then we're up and down. Press that leg out. Nice job. Ooh, feeling that glute. And try not to let your knee go in front of your toes, so kind of sitting down into it rather than sitting forward and letting that knee move in front of the toes. You want to keep it kind of stacked above your ankle. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Okay, we're going to take that to the next level with lunging. So you put your hands on the hips to keep the hips level. So you can keep a nice stable platform in the hips. We're going to step out with 1 squat, back to center. Right. We're alternating legs now. Same thing though. Feel like you're holding that knee out. Switching on the glutes. Try and be nice and stable with it. We had a really good week for the Century Runners. Those sports stars that are supporting us. And Rachel Blackmore, I think you're probably living under a rock if you haven't heard about her success over the last year, or the last week in Cheltenham. And Roisin Upton, who's scoring some hockey goals against Britain. It's class. So the Irish are on the up. Okay, 3 more. Well done. 2 and 1. Okay, back to center. Whew. Next one, we're going for some balance, and again more single leg stuff. So we're going to look to pivot through the hips. So I think we did this last week, but okay, you start, set that core, make sure you're holding that lower core, got the hips, pull them up towards the rib cage, a nice flat lower back. Okay, and we're going to lift the knee, get that platform stable on that standing leg. If you need to give a little bend in the knee, that's fine. And then we're going to pivot from those hips, keeping that flat back, and extend out that leg. Back to high knee, and back to the mat. Woo! Well done. Opposite leg now. Extending it back. Back to center. And down. Woo! Okay. It's all about control. You can do this nice and slowly. You're still really trying to work that knee as well. Make sure it's like it's pressing outwards. It doesn't actually move outwards, but it has that sensation that it's pressing against the wall along the side of the leg. Whew. Well done. I'm going to do 6 each side, so this is number 3. God, we're going to be beasts by the end of this lockdown, I tell you. Whole new repertoire of exercises. Again, you don't need weights or fancy equipment. All the scientific runners are going to come out with a 6-pack. Last one each side. Again, keep the control. Really squeeze that glute at the top. Squeeze and down. Okay, the next one is another single leg exercise, which I'll probably end up embarrassing myself trying to do, but we're going to give it a go anyway. Okay, we're going for a single leg deadlift. Don't know if I better try to do this from the side. Okay, so you're going to lift that. Come again to the one standing leg. I'm going to lift the other leg, tuck it up, so that you can squash down on the one leg. Now, you're totally fine to do just a double leg squat if it's more comfortable. But then for those, you're going to, on the one leg, you're going to drop down as if you're reaching to touch the ground, down into that one leg squat and back up. So it looks like this. You're coming straight down in a straight line and back up. And we're going to do it on alternate legs. Okay, find that standing leg, squatting down that straight line. Keeping the chest up as well. So you're not looking to just pivot down and touch the ground. You're looking to just close up that angle at the knee, squat down on that leg. So it's like a single leg deadlift. Imagine you're a weightlifter and you've got that bar across and you're holding that bar, squatting down and lifting it up off the ground. Keep that lower back nice and strong and straight. On the next round we're going to do this one leg at a time. So you really start to feel it. You should feel the glute firing up. Great. Very much double leg. Go on, Graham. Give us a single leg squat. Deadlift. Really imagine you've got that bar actually, just to allow yourself to engage the arms. So imagine that tension. Imagine you're trying to lift that big 100-kilo weight. Got that tension across your chest. Drive it up. Well done. We're going to do 3 more. See all the names joining us this morning. Angela, Deborah, Ivan, how are you doing? Are you squatting that 100 kilos? Oh, with one leg. Unbelievable. And then. Whew. Okay, we'll really kick that on now with doing one leg at a time for the next one. Okay, we're going to come down onto your mat now. I'm just going to lower my camera Well done. And we're going to do more side work. And actually, I don't know if you noticed, but my a lot of my stuff is focusing on the side work. Because that's what my physio told me to do. So I'm just incorporating it into our sanctuary strength. Okay, we're going to do side plank here. So you can either go on your knees, but you want to, again, remember that straight line between knee, hip, and shoulder. Or you can go full plank. You can either stack the feet or line them up in one behind the other, whichever is actually more comfortable. It doesn't really matter. We're going to go into that side plank, and what you want to think about now while you're up there is one, check that straight line. Have you got the straight line? Shoulder, hip, feet. So you might need to push those hips forward. Number 2, squeeze the glutes. Really get that fired up all through your body. Number 3, squeeze those shoulder blades together to get that nice broad chest. Well done. Now, everyone just do what you can do. So if you want to take a break and then come back up, that's totally fine. You might start to feel that shake, or you might be able to do this all day. So we're all at different levels. So just do what suits you. You go down, come back up, or hold, or go down onto your knees for the second half. Well done. Should feel that all in the, make sure you're squeezing those glutes through. Really engage those obliques. And down. Okay, we're going to change sides. Again, either up on the knees or up on the feet. We're looking to push those hips forward. Okay, first things first, check 1, straight line. Shoulders back, hips forward, feet strong. Check 2, squeeze those glutes. Check 3, squeeze those shoulder blades. And really lift those hips, don't let them sag. Got a nice bridge. Imagine holding up that bridge for all the people to walk across. Gotta hold it up strong, it's important. Well done. Okay, squeeze those glutes, lift those hips, broad chest, squeeze those shoulder blades. Well done. Drop and come back up if you have to. Drop onto the knees, or fight that shake. Hold your form, and down. Woo! Okay, that should switch on the obliques, huh? Good job. Okay, we're going to come back down to lying, side lying now. So on the mat, and you've got the legs stacked, and again that straight line, shoulder, hips, feet. So the feet are stacked, but then I want you to move, can't see them with the couch, sorry. I want you to move one foot back, so you're bringing the, what do you call that? Almost the big toe, I suppose, back to your heel. Okay, so you've got the top foot behind the bottom foot, and from there, going to lift and think about pointing the toes upwards as you lift. And we're going to activate that glute, really working that glute. So you're leading with your toes, so it almost feels like you've externally rotated your upper thigh, and keeping that foot just slightly behind you. So you should hardly, you can kind of just about see it if you're looking down. But you're bringing your, almost your big toe to your heel. So you should be feeling it more in your glute then, and less in the top of your hip, or like the side of your hip, sorry. You want to feel it in the glute. And the way to do that is just bringing that foot back behind you a bit and leading with the toes pointing upwards. Let's go for 3, 2, 2, 1. Change sides. Nice work. Again, get your setup right. Bring that foot back behind you. Leading with the toe. Nice work, well done. Yeah, you can see there's a real focus on the glutes. You can tell what my physio told me to do. I haven't been able to run really for the last while because I've had a very sore hip. So I just know I need to keep working on the glutes. And I think most runners probably always need to have that focus anyway, so. Okay. Leading with the toes. 3, 2, 1. Okay, and now we're going for our core sit-up, but we're going to do it a little bit different. Okay, so come to sitting, you're up on the sit bones. Imagine you've got that string from the crown of your head. It's pulling you upwards. You've got that big long spine and got that nice straight, flat lower back. So you're really bringing those hips through. Okay? And from here, we're going to think like we are the arm of a clock. We're going to lower ourselves back to as far back as you can go till you start to feel that tremble, and then you're going to hold. Okay, so you can put your hands out in front if you want as a bit of a counterweight, but we're looking to not fall back and lose that shape in the lower back, but we're going to try and hold the lower back. We're going to pivot back like the arm of a clock. You're going to come down just to the point where you feel the quiver. It might be 5 degrees, it might be 40 degrees, it might be 85 degrees, but wherever you are, just hold it there. Keep the feet on the ground. Keep that lower back so you're like bringing the core, the lower core up and through. Hold it, feel the shape, and then pivot back up to sitting. Okay, we're going to do that again. We're going to do a few of them. Okay. Imagine you're holding a ball out in front. Pivot from the hips. Keep that lower back nice, flat, stable. Keep the hands around shoulder height. Then hold it there on the pivot. Again, don't lose that shape in your lower back. If you have, just bring yourself back up. I'm going to keep that lower back nice and straight back to the center. Whew. Okay, let's go for another one. Ready? Set that lower back. If this is causing any discomfort, you can just switch to normal sit-ups if you want. It's the same thing, just a different way of targeting those muscles. Hold, chest up, and back. You really feel it in the hip flexors too. Okay, we're going to do 2 more. Ready? Pivot, pivot. Really keep that chest strong, that lower core, switching it on. Hold. Back to center. Last one. Okay, for those feeling good, I'm going to come to position, hold, hands up above. Ooh. Back to center. One more. Hands up. Back to center. And back to 12 o'clock. Ooh. Hello core. There you go. Okay, that's our circuit for today. So we're going to do that 2 more times, a bit more fluidly this time. And yeah, and then we'll try and get some Irish dancing at the end. I don't know why I said that. I'm regretting it already. Okay. Okay, we're going to go back. His clock is broken. I isn't really. I hope it's stuck at that 45-degree angle. Huh? Is that where it stopped? Okay. Would you believe our balloons are still going strong? It's unbelievable. But still a nice little reminder. Okay. Going back into that split squat. Okay. So take that lunge forward. Get that nice stable platform. So the feet are about hip distance apart, tracking forward. And that knee is going to keep tracking forward as well over the toe. We're going to go for 10, 9. Keep that weight in the front foot. Well done. 3, 2, you're going to love this now. Okay, come back to center, and now we're going to do pulses. So come down, all the way down, and then pulse just for 10. So up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Woo. There we go. Okay. Back again. Find that stable platform. Opposite leg. Split squat. Keep that nice stable front knee. Well done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up and then back down, and we'll do little pulses. Up an inch, down an inch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Okay. Now, you'll be glad to know, straight to lunges. Here we go. Keep it. We'll do one leg at a time. So I'm starting with my left. Okay, really think now about that stable front leg. Trying to eliminate that wobble and keep that knee tracking outwards, pressing outwards. You just feel it move right into the glute when you do that. 2, and 1. Change legs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. Okay. Going to keep moving nice and fluidly through this. So next up we're going for our it's called RDL, so Romanian deadlift, balance exercise. So bringing the knee to high knee, extending back, keep that nice stable platform again. Use your core for your balance. Yikes, we're going to stay on one leg. If you want to add to it, you can bring out the arms in front, like an airplane. Back to center, back to standing, back up. Focusing on one leg at a time this time. Pivot through the hips. Really try and keep that level hips. Back to center. Down. Again. Up. Back. Up. Back to center. Change legs. High knee. Get that really nice, strong, tall on the upper body. And keep that nice position the whole way through. Perfect posture. I like to put my foot down and re-stabilize between each round or each exercise. So knee up. Pull that leg back, keep the hips level. Back to knee up. Back center. Go for 2 more. Extend. Really strong in that standing leg. Pivot. Back to center. And down. Whew. Oh man, it's starting to get warm. I'm gonna let some air in here, sorry. Okay. Next up, we're going for those deadlifts. Okay, double leg, totally fine. Graham if you need it. And then for those that are comfortable, we can go for single leg. Okay. Right. I'm going to focus on one leg at a time. I'm going to try and do 6 to 8 reps on both legs. Okay. So bring that one leg up. Now first you want to really set that form in the standing leg. So got a nice stable platform. Find your balance. And now imagine you've got that big barbell in front of you. That 100 kilos, so you're really turning on the chest. Nice strong, feel the tension in the arms. We're going to sit down into that. One leg and back. Go for 6 big lifts. Down, back up. Keep that knee out. Imagine you're trying to track the bar all the way along the front of your leg, your shin. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! There you go. Hello. Okay, next leg. Get ready for that lift. Get yourself pumped up. Lift. Got the crowd going. You're in the big arena, the weightlifting arena. Got your barbell up in your arms, in your hands. Feel the weight and the tension of it pulling against you. You bring that leg up and you sit back into it, keeping that, imagine that bar is just tracking straight line, perfectly perpendicular to the floor. 2. The crowd is cheering. The tension. Will they make it to the 6? Big massive PB. Last one. Slight wobble. Will they find their form? And they go for it. Way! Irish record! 100 kilo, single leg, deadlift. Yeah, that's it. Okay, let's get back to it. Back in the moment. We're going back onto our mat for our side work. Single leg, or side planks. Okay, as you can see, I always dreamt of being a Olympic weightlifter. Okay, you can either go up on the knees or up on the feet, wherever you feel comfortable. Just again, we'll check our form. Okay, come into position, check 1, straight line down the body. Check 2, squeeze the glutes. Check 3, squeeze those shoulder blades. Nice big chest. Well done. Lift those hips, squeeze those glutes. Look at that, stable, beautiful bridge. Really working that oblique. For those that find it challenging, you can drop down, come back up. For those that find it easy, you could do this all day. You can drop the hips up, drop, up. I think I'm a little bit in between, so I'm going to stick with my bridge. Know my level, know what I'm comfortable with, and what I'm still challenging myself, but within my limits. I'm definitely starting to feel the shake, so I know that's enough for me. Let's go for 3, 2, 1. Whew. And change. Okay, find your position. Sorry, ready. Knees or feet. Go. Check 1, can hear you say it. Straight line, shoulder, hip, feet. So you might need to push those hips forward. Keep them in line with the feet and the shoulder. Check 2. Squeeze those glutes. Turn those legs on. Check 3. Shoulder blades, squeeze them together. Really switching on through the upper body and the lower body. It's not just your obliques holding you up, it's your whole body activating. Well done. Really good job. Up higher, another inch, another inch. You got it. You got this. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Well done. Okay. Gonna go to lying position. Feet out straight again. Get that straight line. Okay, feet stacked to start, and then you just lift that foot up and move it back. So you've got your toe just sitting on top of the heel. Okay, then you're going to pivot the leg up. Pivot the leg so that the toes are pointing upwards. We're going to lift up and down in that plane. So you've got like almost a 5-degree angle back at the hip. Got a 5-degree angle in the foot. The foot just pivoting upwards, leading with the toes. And lift it up as much as you can, but still keeping the core switched on. Try and let the movement come from the leg and not pivoting the hip or wobbling the hip around. Yeah. There you go. Some people will find this so easy, and if you're like me, you'll find it quite challenging. Well done though. For all those dancers out there who could do this in their sleep. Whereas for all those rowers out there, not so much. 3, 2, 1. Oh, and down. Are we all watching the rugby today? It's today, isn't it? God, I'm terrible. But okay, set yourself up, straight line. Got that. Move the top foot back behind you, and we do the same thing again. Engaging the glute. Well done. Really good. Let's go for 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Well done. Okay, let's set up our clock. Okay, we're going to go really up nice and tall. Feel that lift from the crown of your head. Feel the hips coming through, almost sitting into it. You're bringing your, what would you say? You want to show really up onto your sit bones. Yeah. Okay, so we've got that nice lower back, nice and flat. Tall from the crown of your head. Arms out in front. We're going to pivot back. Just lowering back to where you can go. Feel the crunch. For those feeling very comfortable, hands up above the head, just changes the weight, balance. Back to center. We're going to do 5 of these. Pivot. Hands up. Back to center. Back up. Do you feel like a ballerina? Nice straight back. Really bring that core through. Feel like you're pulling it up from your lower back. Center. Back. And back up. 2 more. Control back roots. Hands up. Back. Back to center. 1 more. Have you got 1 more in you? Okay. Up tall. Pivoting back. Hold. We're going to hold it there. 1 hand up. The other hand up. Out to the side. Back to the top. Back in front. Back to center. Ooh. Well done. Nice job. Okay. Does anyone have any tips? Our last thing is going to be a little bit of a cool down through some Irish dancing. I don't know why I'm doing this, but yeah. Leave any tips or any song recommendations even. We should at least try and get the music right. I'll bring myself back to my apologies, primary school days and try and remember the steps. Okay. Okay. As I recall it, it was the 1, 2, 3s, right? And then it goes, so we'll break it down to the 1, 2, 3s and then the going out side to side. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and back. Okay. That's the level we're going to bring the sanctuary runners to this morning as a cool down to finish off our session today. I don't know, will I be able to put on a bit of an Irish jig in lieu of Paddy's Day? There we go, jigs and reels, perfect. Oh my God, what am I doing? I feel like Graham and Shane, who are coordinating this for me, are like, what is she doing? But we're gonna go for this. Okay. Try and watch the feet. Okay, we're just going for the most basic here. Okay, and we're going for the 1, 2, 3s. Okay, so it starts feet together, and you point that front foot. For me, my leading foot is my right. Okay, you're gonna have to remember how to do this. Yeah, okay. So it goes 1, 2, 3. So, and then you go back. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it's very simple. There you go. I can clearly see it's been a while for me. So you go from one foot to the other foot, really point that front toe, and then if you're like my Irish dancing teacher, get up higher, Claire, lift those feet. Okay, well done, you've well got that now, no doubt, great teaching skills. Okay, now we're going to start, this is the hard bit, okay? So you go, finish at the point, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then back, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then we go back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so from the top, we've got our, we're going to start with 5 1, 2, 3s. And then we'll do our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Back 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, are we ready? Dear Lord, says me. Here we go. Okay. Okay, start it out. Point that toe. You ready? Go. Up nice and high. Well done. Point that toe, point that toe. And get ready for it now. Go for it. Up and across. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And back. And go for 5 more. And always finish this with. Okay. Dear Lord, well done. If anyone wants to volunteer to do an actual lesson next time, you are very more than welcome. As you can see, I had to recall there my age 5 lessons from primary school. So, okay, I think that's it for today. I've embarrassed myself enough, but a pleasure this morning, and I hope you have a lovely, lovely, lovely weekend. Goat Sanctuary Runners will come back stronger.